What's up everybody, it's Andrew, and in this video I'm going over the Halo Hero Series 8 by Mega Construx, or at least a majority of Series 8. I couldn't find the Spartan Recruit in time for the video, even though I looked in a lot of different places and a lot of different stores. And so we're just going to have to move on with about 83% of Series 8. The first character is the Jackal Miner, comes with a Needler and an energy shield. Next is the Dr. Halsey character, and she comes with a new color mold for the AI Cortana. Next in all orange is the Spartan Centurion, and he comes with a battle rifle. Next we have a new version of Emile A-239. He comes with his trademark knife and a shotgun. And finally we have from Halo Combat Evolved the Master Chief, and he comes with an assault rifle. Alright, now that that's out of the way, we can kind of look at the characters a little bit more in depth. Each of the figure packs comes with a little stand with the name printed onto the plate there. And then you have a little clear translucent blue plates along with a 1x1 stud in the back that can accommodate some of these clear style rods. And what you would use these for is to display maybe a character in a running pose or a jumping pose. Something similar that we have here with the Master Chief, just where they're not attached to the studs on the base plate. They're just floating above that in that way. And you can display them in any way that you choose. The first character I want to go over with you is the Jackal. The one on the left here is the newer one, and the one on the right is the closest one that I have in similar design. You can see that other than the head molds, they're almost completely different. The newer one has done away with the elbow and wrist details, and then they have reconfigured the placement of the head to more of a center of the chest style, like on an Elite. They have moved the attachment point down towards the center of the chest, and you can move him around a little bit, but it is difficult to have the character look up as it kind of collides with the back of the mohawk there. Other things that are different are the shields. The shield is the same mold, but they have a different paint application on there, which is a nice little feature. And then on the knees, or on the legs here, you can see that we have two articulating points, whereas on the old one we only had one right at the knee. So that is the difference there. It's basically an Elite with a Jackal head, and it looks like the Jackal is been hitting the gym, and he's kind of bulked up a lot, so a lot bigger than the old style character. Alright, next up is the Dr. Halsey character, and I think I just got a little bit unlucky with this figure, as I've got one that the paint didn't quite go on there just like it's supposed to on the face. It looks like they're using the Call of Duty style of sneakers, and then she comes with a lab coat made out of like a silicone rubber type material, and that'll give you a little bit of flexibility. I wish the head mold was, or the paint applied on the face was just a little bit more precise, as she kind of got the googly eyes on there a little bit, and that's the Cortana mold for the head there. But I'm still glad to get the figure. Alright, we have the two Cortanas that I have. The one on the left here is the older one from the Cryo base set, and then the newer one on the right is the one from the Dr. Halsey set. And from what I can tell, they're the same exact mold. There's really nothing different on there other than they're just different colors. And I'm really glad to get an extra one just because they're so easily lost and easily broken. They're very delicate. So I'm very glad to get these, and maybe I can utilize them in some way in a stop motion or something. Anyway, moving on, next we have the Spartan Centurion. And in my opinion, this one is one of the best applicated paint applied figure to date that I've seen. You can just see on the gun here, everything is clearly printed out. Really, really fine, crisp, clean lines all around. You can even see on the face, there's two little tiny squares. They got everything on here just right. This is really, really an exceptional job on that. And the camera really doesn't do it much justice, and I really like that orange color. So this one is easily one of the better figures of this series, in my opinion. All right, next we got the Emile character, and this is basically the same as the older one. The only thing that's different is the color is a little bit different on the newer one here on the right is the newer one, and it's more of a gunmetal gray instead of the black. And you can see they did a really exceptional job. My only complaint is the shoulder armor is a little bit loose on the newer character. They just a little bit too loose. I'm hoping that I can swap the inner arms out there, the upper arms, and maybe remedy that. If not, I'll have to glue them on there because they're just too well detailed not to want to use. On the visor, you can see that the skull printing on the newer one is a little bit better, more in-game accurate to the Emile character from Halo Reach, and than the older one. And I think they've did a different thing with the knife. They have a different paint application of the knife than the older one. But overall, this one is really, really good. Really good to get those extra details in there. Really make it look very, very lifelike and realistic. All right, the last character is the Master Chief from Halo Combat Evolved, and you can see that this one has the assault rifle, the newer version that can accommodate some accessories like the scope and the bayonet. They did a really good job on this one. The moldings, everything looks really good. I really like the accents of the scratches and all that kind of stuff. The color is just a little bit off, but overall I'm very, very satisfied with this series. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I'm Andrew, and until next time.